Knowledge, understanding. Now, look what else he's throwing in. Discretion. Discretion. Don't let them depart from thine eyes. Keep all of it right in sight. Don't lose sight. When somebody acting trifling, don't you act like a fool.
That's right.
Don't lose sight of wisdom. Don't lose sight of understanding. Don't lose sight of knowledge. Don't lose sight of discretion. Keep all of them before your eyes. You understand? Even if you're working on a job, if somebody do you wrong, you don't do them wrong just because they do you wrong.
That's right.
Somebody talking about you, here's understanding. Now, if I say something, it's going to get back to management. I'm going to get fired. Here's understanding. I need a job. Here's wisdom. Don't say nothing behind a person's back that you can't say before their face. That's wisdom. Here's discretion. Everybody ain't my friend. Just because you come and talk to me, what is it you trying to get from me?
That's right.
Everybody is not my friend. And Solomon said we keep all this right in front of our sight, right in front of our face. Then what he said, what will happen? If you keep all this, verse 22, so shall they be like they. He ain't just talking about wisdom. They. This is taking in everything that I'm telling you need. Everything. Knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, discretion. My son, if you keep this before your eyes, so shall they be life unto your soul and grace to your neck. Now that's the 22nd verse. They will be life to your inner self. They will be life to your inner self. God's wisdom, and I say his wisdom, because there's another wisdom in the book of James that comes from below and not from above. That wisdom is earthly and sensual. I'm saying godly wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Now, it's timeless. Our soul, now when he said, right here, underline that, so shall they be life unto thy soul. So shall they be life unto our soul. Okay. Your soul is made up of your mind. Of your mind. That's what you call your thinker. Your emotions, that's your feeler. So your mind is your what? Thinker. And your emotion is what? Your feeler. And your will is your chooser. You get that? Let's go again. Out your soul, this is what he said. So there shall be life unto your soul and grace to your neck. Okay, let's go over it again. Your soul is made up of your mind. Your mind is your thinker. Your emotions are your feeler. And your will is your chooser. Okay? When you walk in divine wisdom, you think, feel, and choose wisely. How you think Jesus said, not my will, but thy will be done? So then when he said that, watch me now, because we said last week, let's get an understanding of the word. You got to get this. You got to get it to understand why Solomon was saying, let wisdom go all down in your soul. Get it all down in your spirit. You got to get this. Okay. Adam lived by the breath of life. Remember when God made man out of the dirt. And remember Adam was laying there. Won't move it. What did God do? Come on, y'all are smart. He breathed his breath into man. And man became what?
Living soul.
But the breath that came out in God that went into man became the spirit that was in man. Now, man became a living soul. So man lay there, body, lay right there, made from the dirt, the body laid there, until God breathed his breath into man. Now here's the catch. God is a spirit.
Yes, he is.
So if he breathed into me,
Go ahead.
then the spirit is coming into me.
That's right.
Ah, listen. Okay, now let's get this. By the spirit, Adam could sense God's presence. He knew God's voice.
Oh, yes.
Remember when the Bible said that Adam was out there and the voice of God came walking in the day? Okay, Adam knew God's voice and he could feel his spirit. Why? Because God's spirit was in him. Now listen, but after he fell from disobedience, his spirit died. Flesh died later on, but his spirit died first. Okay. Now, when God spoke to Adam, he said, in the day that you eat of the fruit of the tree of good from evil, ye shall what? Die. That was in Genesis 2:17. But Adam and, now listen to this, but Adam and Eve continued to live after that for 100 and some years. That's in Genesis 5, 5th chapter, the 5th through the 6th verse. So when he said, if you eat of it, you're going to die, he was saying your spirit would die first.
Oh, yeah.
Your body will catch up with it later. Okay, now listen. Adam still had a spirit, but his spirit was dead to God. For he had lost his spiritual sensitivity. Now, you can be religious, moral, you can be learned, you can be capable, you can be strong, but still be spiritually dead.